I was scared of learning Arabic. I was scared. I was scared. I was scared. I was scared of learning Arabic. I was scared of learning Arabic. No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared, but I'm scared about my discipline things. Woo! Okay, let's do it.
In Jahiliyyah, and he used to rap, and he was someone far away from religion. He became Muslim,
Okay.
and he left my city. I never saw him for years. And then when I went to a conference one day in Birmingham, I met him there, and I saw him speaking Arabic fluently with Arab. Do you know what that did to me? I was like, you? And when I saw him speaking to Arab, I was shocked. I was like, how do you learn Arabic? Okay, assalamu alaikum.
How did you learn Arabic? Just doing hard work and learn every single time and thinking in Arabic. That's the thing that he did. That's why he speak.
What if I try and fail? That's a
He has spoken in Arabic.
common expression I'm always hearing from people who want to learn the Arabic language, right? Like, you're not saying no, but you're just saying, what if I can't do it, right? And these doubts are very common when it comes to wanting to learn another language. And it can seem like an overwhelming thing, like learn a whole nother language, a whole nother linguistic system. But the reality is, if you never try, you'll never know. And one thing I want to really say in this video is that you need to have good suspicion of Allah. Do you really think, if you're sincere and you embark upon the path of learning Allah's book, that He won't make it easy for you? I'm not saying there won't be challenges. There'll be challenges, of course. You're going to have challenges. You're going to have days where you feel lazy, etc. Do you really think, if you have ikhlas and you raise your hands and you say, Ya Allah, make this path easy for me, do you think that Allah will make this hard for you? So if you're listening to this and sometimes you feel a bit anxious, or I might not make it, I might not understand, and
Okay, I'm not fair, bro. Forget about these videos, because I know how to learn. And
can we just get through this day?
And watch videos like this, and understand those learning session and start learning.
Can we focus?
I mean, I've learned English, that's why I'm not scared to learn another language, but it takes time.
On what we have in front of us, that's how Arabic is studied. Focus on what's in front of you. خُذْ مَا طَفَّلَكَ. Okay? So what I'm going to show you now is the handouts you're going to need. You obviously don't need them for the first day because I didn't tell you about them beforehand. So you're just going to focus and listen in and follow along.
Yes.
The way that
I have to increase the play speed.
this class works is when I ask something, you guys say it out loud. Okay? You guys have to answer me out loud.
Okay.
I ask you to repeat something, you repeat it out loud.
Okay.
You guys,
Okay.
Wherever you are, however, whatever your device you're watching on, repeat out loud. Also comment in. If you want to comment in and say, that's the answer, that's the answer, that's the answer, that's great. Even if you're saying the same thing over and over, it's great. But you need to verbalize. You need to feel like you're engaged in this conversation. That is how you're going to learn. These are not lectures. This is a class. In a class, it's a conversation between you and me. We're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you can get Ustad Jawad's direct attention. A smart way to do it is Ustad Jawad. Or maybe we should give him a shortcut, UJ. Right? Is that okay with you, Jawad? Is UJ okay?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so if your comment says UJ and then ask Ustad this, or UJ, what about da, then he'll know those are specifically meant for him. Other than the comments of, I ate a bagel this morning. Alhamdulillah, I'm feeling so grateful. Heart emoji. We don't need those here. This is a class. So try to limit your comments and focus your comments entirely on what we're trying to do here. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to say, mashallah, alhamdulillah, subhanallah, I'm so grateful, etc., don't type it. Just say it. Way better. Okay, because that leaves the comments because the one who needs to hear mashallah, alhamdulillah, is Allah Azza wa Jal. He heard it. Okay, so what we need to hear are your questions. What we need to read are your questions. So that's going to be the second part of this orientation. Also, I believe in attention span, and I also believe that you guys probably have the attention span of maybe a squirrel. Like, you ever seen a squirrel?
Yeah.
I've seen a squirrel. Usually when I was sitting in a class, I used to watch a lot of squirrels because when you're sitting in a class and it's a boring class, you look out the window and you see a tree and then you see a squirrel.
Yeah.
And here's what a squirrel. See, you guys have done it. Okay, so here's what a squirrel does. Right?
Yeah.
3 seconds. Focus somewhere else. 3 seconds. Oh my God. So you guys can lose track. You guys can get distracted, and that's okay. If I see that you're distracted enough that you're going into the world of the unseen, you know what the world of the unseen is? Here's what the world. Yes, it's that. Yes, it's that. Yes, it's that. Then I'm gonna give you a break. I'm not gonna discontinue the broadcast. I'm gonna say we're gonna take a 5-minute break, and I'm gonna make these guys run around. You guys go do some jumping jacks or something. Get the blood flowing. Get it back in your brain, and then come back and hit it again. It's hard sitting in front of a computer.
Yes.
It's hard sitting idle and learning. In fact, it's even hard for me teaching like this because I'm used to walking around and teaching. But I want you to feel like I'm in the living room with you, teaching you. That's what I want you to feel like, which is why I've chosen this format. I think this works. And inshallah, it's an experiment. It's a new thing for me.
Bro,
I haven't taught to a device before.
Better psychology.
So it is new for me. So it's going to be new for you too, but inshallah, we're going to work through it together and we're going to learn quite a bit together. So let me now show you on the screen where you got to go to get your stuff. What is this? Look at new PC. I don't want to look at new PC. Okay. So you're going to go to, what is this?
that?
Look
at the new PC. Requirement upgrading your shiny new PC with premium care. The best way to make sure your PC stays as fresh as you.
Look at new PC. I don't want to look at new PC. Okay. So you're going to go to Dream. That's not your right, dreamworldwide.net. Okay. I know the broadcast view is kind of hiding the screen, so I'll lower that a little bit.
Okay, I got that.
I'm putting it in a binder. Print it out and put it.
Exercise book here. Okay, exercise book. Do I have? Here's no. Okay, let's see. What was the?
So I'll lower that a little bit.
Dreamworldwide.net. Dreamworldwide.net.
And then expand it. Okay, that's dreamworldwide.net. That's the website, right? And when you scroll down,
right now,
it says exercise work. Number 1, exercise workbook right here. This PDF document we will use in class every day for the next 10 days. And putting it in a binder. Printing it out. Already got it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn these notifications off. Paper with, okay, so even, and look at this part and look at the right, but a lot of me again. You don't have to write down everything I put on the screen here. Like I said, don't take notes until I tell you.
Yes.
Don't take notes until I tell you. And in a normal classroom, when I have people sitting in front of me, I tell them, stop looking at everybody else. Stop comparing yourself to everyone else. And Mariam, don't get distracted by the comment screen. I'm gonna turn that off, okay? Actually, I'm gonna turn it off right now because I need to help your attention span. I'll be right back.
Oh, man.
Oh, what happened? It's gone? Okay. Now what you gonna look at, huh?
I wasn't even looking at the comments.
Oh yeah, what were you looking at? There's no squirrel there.
No, I was just like looking over there.
Oh no, it's already begun. Okay.
Long ways to go.
Long ways to go. I'm gonna put that screen on this side so you guys can see it and I can see it.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do for tomorrow.
Your
Okay.
intelligence is off the charts.
Thank you. Okay. So now we're gonna get started. Today is your first day. I'm gonna go a little bit easy on you today, even though I really don't want to. I want to really destroy your brain cells. You leave here crying through your nostrils. Like that's what I want. That's what I want. So let's get started. We are here to learn Arabic. And before we learn the material itself, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about 3 kinds of Arabic. There are 3 kinds of Arabic. Okay, you're not writing this down, just listen, okay? There's 3 kinds of Arabic. And the way to make that simple for you guys is there is street Arabic.
Street slang.
Yes, there's Fusha. You go Fusha. We're not gonna write it in Arabic yet, even though I can write it in Arabic. I'm really good at writing in Arabic. Fusha, like that, okay? And then there is
Ancient?
No, language of the ancient Arabs. And that's called Lisan al-Arab.
Lisan al-Arab.
Okay, so there's 3. There's street Arabic, there's Fusha, and there's Lisan al-Arab. And I want you to know the difference between them. I'll explain it, and I'm gonna ask you to explain it to me, and then I'm gonna ask you guys without looking on the screen, because I'm gonna erase it. And don't type this up, or don't take notes, or screenshots, or pictures. None of that. Then you're gonna try.
Okay, one more thing I need to say. So I have to turn off my camera right now. Okay, what is that? Woo. Yeah. Okay. How to do that? Okay, I have to do something else. Is there good things that you are seeing me? Okay. I was somewhere.
Try to answer it for me too. Okay, so you guys are both gonna try to do that. So, street Arabic. Street Arabic means that there are different neighborhoods in the world, right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
in America, for example, there are neighborhoods in New York City and different parts of New York, and there are neighborhoods in New Jersey, and there are neighborhoods in Virginia, and there are neighborhoods in Texas, and neighborhoods in Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina, etc. And when you go to certain neighborhoods, you hear a different kind of English. Like it sounds a little bit different, right? So if you go to some places in the United States, people say, "Can I get some water?" Water. And other places they'll say, "Can I get water?" Water. And other places in the world you say water. Okay, so depends on where you are. Water and water changes,
Yeah.
right? So the same thing. When I came to Texas, I couldn't understand what people were saying at first
Yeah.
because I was used to New York English, right? So there's that's it's street English. It's informal English, and it's different in different countries. It's different in different cities. It can even be different in different neighborhoods,
Yeah.
right? So that's street Arabic. That's not the Arabic I'm going to teach you. Sorry, but if you wanted to learn that, it would be really helpful if you were a tourist, which you don't have to worry about for a while now, right? So, but if you were a tourist, if you're going to Egypt, you should learn Egyptian Arabic that they use in the street in Egypt. If you wanted to learn, if you wanted to go to Morocco, you should probably learn Moroccan street Arabic, informal. The big word for it is colloquial Arabic, but I don't care to say that for you. You could just say street Arabic.
Colloquial Arabic.
Okay, so I'm a student of Arabic, but I'm also a some beginner student of Spanish, and a very beginner student of German, for example, right? Other languages. And in Spanish, Mexican Spanish is completely different from the Spanish in Spain, which is totally different, very different. Even though the way they pronounce certain foods or talk about certain foods is different in Ecuador, even if it's the same food. And it's a different word for it in Colombia and a different word for it in Mexico. So if a Mexican person that speaks Mexican Spanish goes to like a Colombian restaurant and orders that food, or the workers come, they won't understand sometimes. They'll get the wrong thing because their Arabic is so different. The same way street Arabic is very different in different places, right? Again, that's not what we're working on. That's the first kind, right? What's the second kind you see? Fusha. Fusha. Say fusha with like your throat hurting. Fusha. Yeah, good. And the ha is like you ate a mint and you go,
Oh, like
yeah, fusha. That's not a mint. Yes. Yes. What you did, fusha, is more like you had barbecue and you're like, not barbecue, mint. Fusha. Yes, fusha. Good.
There you go.
Fusha is Arabic that is proper. Right, so it's the Arabic you'll find in newspapers. It's the Arabic you'll find on Al Jazeera News or something like that. It's Arabic you'll find in these books that I have behind me. Most of these books are in Arabic, and that's in Fusha Arabic. So it's properly written Arabic, okay, or properly spoken Arabic. And people think that if you know Fusha, you know the language of the Quran, but that's not true. That's important. That isn't true. Why? Because Fusha is. I want you to think of it this way. Let me see if I can draw on here. Does it let me draw? No, it doesn't let me draw. Let me put insert box or shape. Maybe it will let me draw. Okay. No, I want like a shape.
There's like colors right there.
Okay.
Word. This box is of Arabic, right? Fusha Arabic is a way smaller part of that. So the language of the Quran is the orange thing,
Oh, okay.
and Fusha Arabic is the blue thing.
So it's
What?
only a small portion.
It's a small portion. So some of these
Bro, it's crazy. Bro, I'm gonna record on this. Bro, this is crazy news. Sorry, crazy things this is the crazy, bro. This is the crazy knowledge, sorry, information. Man. This is the crazy information I've got from this lesson, What is the real Arabic? I mean, what is the Quranic Arabic is? I mean, how it big? I mean, how big it is, bro. You can see this.
So the language of the Quran, a way smaller part of that. So the language of the Quran is the orange thing.
Okay.
Yeah, orange things,
and Fusha Arabic is the blue thing.
So it's only
Fusha Arabic is blue thing. Oh man, it's so crazy, you know. I mean, we have a small Quran, and that never changed. So, I mean, you can imagine, bro. Just only Quran has broad Arabic. I mean, more Arabic. I mean, you know, than Fusha Arabic that use most of the time in this world right now. That is using in different countries while they're sharing news or sharing videos and doing lots of articles and writing lots of articles. They use Fusha Arabic, and that thing is smaller than Quranic Arabic. Wow.
Part of that. So the language of the Quran is the orange thing,
okay.
and Fusha Arabic is the blue thing.
So it's only a small portion.
It's a small portion. So if somebody says they know Fusha Arabic, therefore they know the language of the Quran. They know some things about the language of the Quran,
not-
but there's a lot they don't know, right?
Yeah.
So Fusha is really good. I mean, when you learn Fusha, you can speak well. When you learn Fusha, you can write well. You can understand well. You sound educated in Arabic. You can impress people with your Arabic if you know what Fusha,
Fusha.
right? And it has rules and grammar and things like that, right? But when it comes to the language of the Arabs, which is the third category, right? Let me go back to what I was writing before. I said there's street Arabic, there's Fusha Arabic, and there's what?
Language.
Language of the ancient Arabs. Now, this is a big language of the ancient Arabs. You know why I'm saying that? Because this is how they used to speak thousands of years ago, or hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Okay.
Think of it this way. If in school, have you had to read Shakespeare yet?
No.
Bro, it's crazy.
Okay.
Crazy
Alhamdulillah.
information
When you
I've
do,
got, bro.
you're going to find it difficult because he speaks in ways that we don't speak anymore, right? His English seems very different. Okay, it even seems very advanced. Well, the thing is, the older version of the language, of any language, is way more advanced, and it kind of it shrinks and waters down and gets simpler as time goes on. Okay, so the ancient languages used to be way more words, way more ways of saying things, way more complicated, you know, and way more beautiful also. And then as time went by, they started becoming easier and easier and lesser and lesser and lesser. That's what happened to Arabic. So Fusha is great, it's proper, but it's only a small part of what is actually the language of the Arabs. The Quran is speaking in the language of the ancient Arabs.
Whoa.
Okay. So of course it has Fusha in it because Fusha is a part of that language.
Yeah.
But we don't want to start with Fusha and stay at Fusha. We need to understand the language of the ancient Arabs. So that's now what's another way of thinking about this difference. This is how good Arabic is spoken nowadays, Fusha. Or this is how good Arabic is written or read nowadays. This is how good Arabic used to be, 2,000 years ago, 1,500 years ago, right? So, and there's been a difference. Because the Quran was revealed to the Prophet ﷺ a millennium and a half ago, like 1,400 plus years ago, right? That's why we have to know this language, so we know exactly how they used to talk back then, because the Quran was talking to them at that time, right? So if we only learned this one, then we'd get confused about what the Quran is saying. Let me give you an English example, okay? So let me put an English example on here.
So that would be like proper day, or that would be like ancient.
Right.
So,
old Arabic. You can think of it as old Arabic.
Yeah.
So basically, there's street Arabic, there's new proper Arabic, and there's old proper Arabic.
Yeah.
Right? That's another way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's think of the word cool.
Cool.
You guys know what the word cool means?
I am cool.
Right. But you're wearing a sweater. You're still cool. Okay. So the thing is, let's say
Okay.
200 years.
Bro, it's a very. I mean, language are different than 100 hours. Sorry, 100 days ago.
Years ago in England, somebody said, "Cool."
Cool.
That would make sense.
It wouldn't make sense. They probably were talking about opening the window and
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
It is cool here today.
Yeah.
So cool actually was only talking about temperature.
Yeah.
Right. And hot was also back then. If somebody said that's hot,
They would mean temperature.
they were mean temperature, right? But if you watched NBA Finals game,
কানের মধ্যে যায়নি কালকে কালকে কি করছি
you and your friend saw this amazing 3-point shot and said, "Cool," and you're like, "That was hot."
Yeah.
He's not talking about temperature, and
You're
you're
not
not talking about temperature. You're talking about what you like, what you were impressed by, or what you thought was good. And you use the word cool or you use the word hot. Now the spelling is the same, right?
Yeah.
The way you pronounce it is the same. But 200 years ago, did people understand it the same way?
No.
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 So if you say, well, I know English from today, so I can read something from 200 years ago
No.
in English and still get it,
That's different.
you're going to get confused, right? You're going to think it means one thing while it means something else.
Yeah.
The same thing can happen in Arabic. So just because you know the proper meaning of a word in Arabic now,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that's how the word is used in the Quran.
Yeah.
An example in the Quran, you're not writing this down or memorizing it. I just want you to, just like cool and hot nowadays and back in the day, I want to give you an Arabic word in nowadays and back in the day. I'm going to make you pronounce it for me. Guys, read it out loud. Read this word out loud. Make it bigger so you can see better.
استعومة
استعمرة
No,
is
read carefully.
استثمرة
Is,
su
سو
where's su? There's no dhamma.
oh.
Stigma.
استعمار
Thank you.
استعمار
استعمار. استعمار. The alif is long.
استعمار
استعمار. Now, do you know what colonization is?
yeah
Okay, colonization is when one nation slowly takes over another nation,
Yeah.
makes colonies out of them. Nowadays in Arabic, when they talk about colonization, the word for colonization is what? Istimar. Istimar they use for colonization. It's proper Arabic. It's in newspapers and books and things like that. In the Quran, Allah says, وَاسْتَعْمَرَكُمْ فِيهَا. Istimar. $1,400 years ago at the time means when you want someone to build something.
oh okay
When you want someone to what?
Build
Build something. Like if I wanted you to build that robot, that toy robot over there. Yeah, we got a toy robot. So if I wanted you to build that, I would say istamart. So I wanted you to build.
Yeah.
Istamartuka. I wanted you to build that. Allah says He put you on the earth, wasta'marakum fiha, and He wanted you to build on it.
oh okay
Like Allah wanted us to build. Now, what it became later on is what? Colonization. Now, the bad translation would be Allah put you on the earth and He wanted you to colonize it.
Yeah.
That's because that means almost like invading and taking over other people's land. It has other meanings in it now,
Yeah.
right? But that's not what the Quran is talking about at all.
Yeah.
So that's why we have to understand that there are 3 kinds of Arabic. And now you're going to tell me what they are. And I'm going to relax. I'm waiting.
all right the three
So is the world. The
the-
internet's waiting.
The
Aye.
first one is the
street
street Arabic.
Wait. Mariam.
The first one is the street Arabic, and it's like different Arabic in different places.
Excellent.
And
Oh, you thought I'd move on to him. No.
um,
This is your time to be.
it also
It's so difficult. Why is
different countries speak
Why
it.
is speaking on me like this? Huh? What?
Different countries speak Arabic differently.
I know these things, bro. I know
Good.
these
We moved on from that. We got it. That's street Arabic. Then what?
I gotta think for a moment.
Right now, I feel very, anxious. Anxious or angry. What does it mean, anxious? Anxious. Anxious. Meaning. Feeling or showing worry, nervousness, unease, uncertainty. Like, oh, this is called anxious? Okay, no, I'm angry, bro. Angry. I'm literally angry, bro. I mean, what are synonyms for angry, enraged, furious, bro? I'm furious right now. I'm furious. Furious. Extremely angry. With I was late when I was furious with me. Furious about the way he is being treated. I mean, I'm literally furious to many people right now. Because I'm not disciplined man, so who is involved in my disciplined things, who destroyed my disciplined things, I'm angry with them, so I'm focusing on these things. And my cousin came every time. He came to my room and he is seeing me every day, what he's doing. I mean, he sees I'm doing live stream and or I'm watching videos where I can learn lots of things like businesses, like English, like I listen when I listen podcast, and like right now I'm doing live stream and learning Arabic, and he comes to my home and just standing there and staring at me what I'm doing. I mean, these things make me feel like, bro, why he's watching me? He has no job, bro. If you have any important thing, then come to me. And if I have any solution, I'll tell you. And then you have to go. That would be your life. You cannot stand on some places or a specific place and just staring someone like that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that because my home is my office. I don't go to any workplace, but I work from here, so that is my place. So I don't wanna get any distraction from anyone because I've got lots of distraction from lots of people, and now I'm here. I lost lots of things for those distraction. That's why it very gross. It very gross. I don't like myself for that distraction after that. So that's why I'm a little bit pissed off on everyone. Why you come to my room? Sorry, not home. Room. Go another room and sit on there and do whatever you want, but don't come to my room and don't make me pissed off, annoying. Don't make me annoying.
I forgot the name, but I know like the meaning.
Parents.
It feels like boring. It feels like boring.
This is what my family. What's the second one?
The second one, I forgot the name.
That's why I muted my mic that time and I give him anger things. I shouldn't do that, but I should do because he doesn't listen anyone. And nobody tell him anything because people thinks he has mental issue, but I don't think so.
The name, but I know the meaning. It's like proper day Arabic.
Fusha.
Fusha.
Oh, you remembered.
Yeah.
Oh, you've redeemed the honor of the family, Mulan. Okay, very good. So, Fusha, good. What does Fusha mean?
It's proper day Arabic. It's
Proper day Arabic? Like today's not a proper day?
Yeah, I know Fusa Arabic. Sorry,
Visually.
forget about those things.
Think outside the
bro.
box.
I've learned it.
Think outside
I remember what you're talking
box.
about. Yeah, I know.
You can write them the same?
The Fusha is like it's like a smaller version of the
What's
ancient
the proper word in English would be a subset.
A subset, yeah.
Well, you guys heard about a subset?
Yeah.
When something is a part of something, right?
Yeah.
This book is a subset of all the books I have, meaning it's one of the many books I have,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
One slice is a subset of the whole pizza,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Fusha is a subset of
The entire.
ancient. If the ancient Arabic language was a pizza, Fusha is just a slice.
Yeah.
There's the rest of the pizza to go. Everybody online clear about that? Jawad, everybody's doing okay? Other than Assalamu alaikum from
Yeah,
Bangladesh?
and that it seems like everybody's following along.
Okay, excellent. Okay, and you don't have to be on the app. You have to be on. Don't worry about the app right now, or the internet's not working, and my life's falling apart. Don't worry about that right now. Arabic. That's all you gotta worry about. Okay, so we've moved on from that. So the language I'm going to teach you is going to be the language of the ancient Arabs, and of course, as I teach you, some of those things or many of those things are going to be Fusha anyway, because that box is inside the bigger box. So we kind of sort of start learning both of them.
Right now I got the Quranic Arabic. Ancient Arabic. Quranic Arabic is bigger than Fusa and straight Arabic.
At the same time.
A box in a box.
A box in a box. Now, what I want you to know is when I teach you guys, I don't want you to write in Arabic. Okay? Probably because your handwriting is disgusting. So, because you're going to write out, I didn't know you knew how to write Mandarin. What do you mean? I thought you built an ancient city. Okay, so I don't want to do that because it would be too exhausting for you. And that's a separate class, like a class to teach you how to write. Okay? I do expect that you know how to read. You messed up a little bit on reading Istimad. We'll work on your reading too as we go. That's okay. You don't have to know Tajweed.
Okay.
We can improve on that as we go. But you're going to have to, one thing you have to do if you are in this class is you have to read 2 pages of Quran, whether you understand them or not, every single day to keep getting better at reading in flow. Okay? And even if your Tajweed is not perfect, you guys online, even if your Tajweed is not perfect, you just got to do it. You just got to read 2 pages every single day out loud, not silent reading. No, you're going to struggle and sound things out. And the best thing you can do is read it, listen, coming out, and you can sync your voice with theirs. Meaning they sound beautiful, you sound hideous, but you guys are in chorus together, right? So, and that's okay, because then you're kind of learning to mimic how they move from one word to the other word, right? So if you did that, it'll help your reading flow, which is not part of this class, but it certainly helps me and it helps you a lot too, okay? Now, we are going to start learning Arabic itself now. We've talked enough about Arabic and the 3 kinds of Arabic, but now we're going to start learning Arabic itself, okay? So the thing about the one last introductory comment is that for these 10 days, what we're going to be learning is grammar. Grammar. Now people say, grammar's boring. Just teach me vocabulary. Teach me the words in Arabic. What does this word mean? What does that word mean? What's the word for book? Like you said, what's the word for Fahrenheit, Ustad? Okay. Well, you'd be happy to know Fahrenheit is not in the Quran, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay. The reason grammar is important, I'll give you an example of what grammar is. Think of all these books, right? Each of these books, think of them like they're a word. Each book is just one word, which means this is the vocabulary, right?
Yes.
But the way the vocabulary can only get organized is if the books are properly placed inside the shelf. Otherwise, it would be a huge mess, right? So the way to put vocabulary in a proper, organized way, and so that it makes sense, like if I was looking for a certain book and I didn't know where to go, and there were all this giant pile with half of them open on a mountain, I wouldn't be able to get to what I need to get to, right? But you remember we had a few books here on the table, and I said, hey, we got to put them back, and we could look them up by title or color and place them back. Well, that's what grammar is. Grammar says language is, it's not just a bunch of words. It's how do you put words together properly, right? So if you learn grammar first, it's really cool for Quran especially. Then you see how Allah put words together. Okay? So it's not just, I know this word, and I know this word, 3 words. I also know how Allah put them together. Like, why did he put these 3 words together? How did he put these 3 words together? What if you rearrange them with something?
I mean, it is more important when you are learning Quran and when you are learning Quranic Arabic, you must know the Quranic grammar. Because without knowing grammar, you won't be understand what Allah is saying. I mean, grammar made a line, made a sentence very good,
Change. When you guys are building something with Legos or something like that, you want a certain color for the feet of the robot you're building, or the legs or whatever else, right? And you pick the right parts to put together. You don't just randomly stick things together. That's what grammar is. Getting sleepy. It's okay. It's okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Say it.
This is nice just because I woke up really early. 6 a.m.
I know I did get you guys up early because we had to set up for this class and do the test runs and stuff like that. So these kids have been up pretty early, which is why I'm going to give you an earlier day today. It's okay. I don't want to teach in a rush. So long as we're off to a smooth start, inshallah, we're going to be okay. But I expect, it's 10:20 right now. I expect at least another 40 minutes of class, and inshallah we'll be okay. And if I see another yawn, I'll give you guys a 5-minute break, and we'll do something.
I'm not tired.
So I think the camera can't see what we're going to do. Look on the other side. I'm going to slam you into a wall or turn you into okay. No, we'll play pool or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And we have a PS4.
Cool kids.
Okay, now grammar. When you want to start learning grammar, you learn that there are 3 kinds of words in Arabic. Wait, there were 3 kinds of Arabic, right? This is not 3 kinds of Arabic. Now we're inside which Arabic?
I mean, 3 kinds of words in Arabic.
Words.
Ancient. Excellent. So hold on. I want to do this. I want to see what a disaster this is. I've never done this before. Allahu Akbar. Okay, let's see. Then what do you do? Oh, side. What were they?
Not some
Street.
Street. What was it? I can't forget to say it.
It's like pink.
Fusa.
Hold on.
Fusha?
It was about
Thank you. No, what was it about?
It was about like how different people, like different countries.
That was street.
Oh,
This one's
this one. This one. Oh, yeah. It was like inside the. It's like a small box, and it's like the subtext.
a box in a box.
Subset.
Oh, subset of like the ancient Arabic.
But what is it itself?
The subsect of ancient Arabic is Fusaha. Okay.
It's like
It's how proper Arabic is spoken nowadays.
Nowadays, yeah.
Proper Arabic nowadays. Okay, so I'll just write proper.
My name is hard to remember.
Ugh, beautiful handwriting.
I already forgot.
And then what's the last one?
Fusa means proper Arabic.
Ancient Arabic.
You forgot what?
And
How do you say the name again?
Okay.
Fusha.
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 Yeah, Fusha.
Fusha.
And then the old one is ancient
Ancient
Arabic.
Arabic.
You don't have to know the terms yet, but Fusha is an important word to know. Okay. Now, there's 3 kinds of Arabic, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm saying there are 3 kinds of words in here.
Yeah.
So we're not.
okay, ancient Arabic, 3 kinds of ancient Arabic here.
There's not another 3. It's under here. We're inside here.
Okay.
You got it? Okay. That was
We're inside in ancient
really
Arabic.
beautiful.
It's a box inside of a box.
I
Inside
feel
of a
happy
box.
with a beard
With some hair.
and a mustache. Okay. 3 kinds of words in Arabic.
3 kinds of words.
You did this with me some time ago, but you forgot, and that's completely okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sorry.
no, I forgive you.
Okay. Thank you.
The shame on your face is very pleasing to me. Okay.
With that 3 kinds of words in Arabic, I mean in ancient Arabic, ism, fi'l and harf.
They're called ism, fi'l, and harf.
Okay,
So write
these are 3 kinds of words.
that up.
Okay.
You don't have to write this in Arabic, folks watching online. You don't have to write this down. Just
fi'l,
watch. Ism,
harf.
fi'l,
Ism,
and
fi'l,
harf.
harf. Ism,
Okay, I'm going to
fi'l,
maximize the screen so you
harf.
guys can see the screen better. Actually, no need for now because I'm not writing too much. Say this for me.
Ism, fi'l, harf.
So that's
Haraf.
not haraf, no.
You said haraf.
Oh,
We
sorry.
called you out. Harf.
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 Okay.
Harf.
Online folks, say it out loud. Ism,
Ism,
fi'l,
Ism,
harf.
fi'l, harf.
Ism?
Ism,
Ism,
fi'l,
fi'l.
harf.
Not ism. Ism.
Ism.
Good. Fi'l.
Fi'l.
Ism.
Fi'l.
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 Yes. Don't fi'l. Fi'l.
Fi'l.
Harf.
Harf.
Good. Mariam, do it.
Ism. Is it ism?
Uh-huh.
Fi'l.
Ism, fi'l,
And harf?
harf.
Excellent.
Okay,
Read it.
I've got one. I mean, when today I watched lots of Ali Dawah's video, So there was a word like sexist. You are sexist. I mean, this is not Islamic word. I mean, characterized by or showing prejudice, stereotyping, and discrimination typical against women on the basis of sex. Oh, old-fashioned sexist attitudes. A person with sexist view. I want to clear that I'm certainly not sexist. Sexist.
Sexist.
Sexist. Sexist. Sexist. Sexist. Sexist. I mean, I found this English word sexist. Sexism may be defined as ideology based on belief that one sex is superior to another. Okay, that's why they're calling that woman called Ali Dawa, you are sexist, because you believe, in Islam we believe, woman and man in Islam are equal. So but she was thinking, oh, men are superior than women.
Reading. Now do it again.
Sexist. Okay.
اسم فعل and حرف.
Bam.
اسم فعل حرف.
You almost died saying fi'l. Do that again. You're like اسم fi'l.
اسم فعل حرف.
Relax. Fi'l.
Ism
Fi'l.
fi'l.
You're like choking yourself too much. Fi'l.
Fi'l.
فعل.
Fi'l.
Choke yourself a little less.
Ism fi'l
Fi'l.
harf. Ism
Not-
fi'l
not-
harf.
choke yourself a little more.
Ism
Fi'l.
harf.
فعل.
Go. Okay, I'll work with it. Fi'l. Okay. So اسم فعل and
حرف.
okay.
Harf.
What does that mean? Let me show you what that means. Hold on. Let me find my book.
Technical difficulties.
No technical difficulty. Oh, this is too small. This is a mushaf. It's a copy of the Quran, right?
Yeah.
You guys are all familiar with Quran. So if I open up, you can't see this, it's pretty distant from you, but there's lots of words on here,
Yeah.
right? If I point at any word,
Mhm.
it has to be either an ism
فعل
or fi'l
or
or harf. It's one of them. There's no fourth. So the whole page is full of only isms and fi'ls and
حرف.
harfs. You got it?
Mhm.
Okay. That's why we say there are only how many kinds of words in Arabic?
Three.
Three. So if you see any word in the Quran, it's got to be an ism or a fi'l or a harf. Okay. There's no other kind of word. That's it. Ism, fi'l, and harf. Excellent.
Ism fi'l
Okay.
and
So let's
harf.
now talk
Ism
about
fi'l
harf.
and harf.
Because the hardest one is ism,
Yes.
the second hardest one is fi'l, and the easiest one is
Harf.
harf. And since I like you a little bit, I'm going to say harf first. Let's define harf first.
Okay.
Okay. A harf is defined as a word that is nonsense.
Unless with another word.
Good. You remember some things.
It's written right there.
Oh
Harf
god.
is- That is nonsense
Unless followed by another word.
unless followed by another
Okay.
word.
Let's think about that for a
Okay.
moment. Okay.
Like pen. Pen. That is nonsense. Pen. Pen. But my pen. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just doing my own things.
A word that is nonsense unless followed by another word. Okay. Let's think of the word in. If I said, it says, hey Ustad, what you doing? And I say, in.
That doesn't make sense.
Or if you said, hey Ustad, where are you? And I was like, at.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
No, it's good.
I have to say, at the park,
At the park.
at the airport, at work, at the masjid. If I say at by itself, it makes no sense, right?
Mhm.
If I say in by itself, it makes
No sense.
no sense. Now, how many kinds of words are there in Arabic? I forgot.
Three.
What are they?
اسم
اسم
فعل
فعل and حرف.
Turn the page. Let me see the answer. Shoot. Yeah, don't read. Close the binder.
Okay.
The internet doesn't have a binder yet.
No cheating.
So, how many kinds of words?
اسم
اسم
فعل
فعل and
حرف.
Good. Okay. Which one am I talking about right now?
Ism,
Good.
fi'l,
What example did I give you?
In.
In
What else?
at
Uh huh.
Where?
No,
No.
where's not a where makes sense.
Oh.
in at
If I say where by itself, it can make sense. For example, if you say, hey, there was a car accident, and I say what?
where?
Where?
Oh, okay.
Did that make sense by itself?
Yeah.
Totally. It did. So where is not a harf. Well, if I said of,
Hey,
That
guess
doesn't
what?
make sense.
Of.
Is it?
It doesn't make sense.
it doesn't make sense. If I sat inside a taxi car and the guy said, where do you want to go? And I said, to.
Do?
To.
Do?
That
That doesn't make sense.
No. Oh, okay. To the hotel.
It doesn't make
Okay.
sense.
Okay. To the hotel makes sense. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now at least it makes some sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what about some? Hey, so what's that you got there? Oh, this. And the answer is the.
It doesn't
That
make
doesn't make
sense
sense.
unless the name is.
That means that the word the is a
اسم or حرف.
harf. In is a harf. At is a
Harf.
harf. Harf In English, they call them prepositions.
Oh yeah.
That's the English word. What's the English word for harf?
Preposition.
You have to remember this now. I'm teaching you Arabic, but I'm teaching you how to connect Arabic and English too,
Okay.
right? So it's important for you to know some of these words. So when a word doesn't make sense unless something else comes after it, the English word for that usually is what? Prepositions. But we're not going to use prepositions. We're going to use what?
Harf.
We're going to use harf, because when we learn more Arabic, we'll see that harf are more than just prepositions. Sometimes they're more than that too. Okay, so what's the definition of a harf?
A word that does not make sense by itself. You have to add another word. To
Good.
Make sense.
Can the online audience give me some suggestions for some harfs in English? Can you put them on there?
2, 4. Like preposition. It's
Oh, yeah, gotta hit new comments,
preposition,
right?
Yeah. So everybody's.
It keeps disappearing. Two, and those are the ones I gave. Aziz, Ali.
In.
At, on is good. I like that. By, very good. Above can sometimes make sense by itself.
Yeah.
Where did Quran come from?
Above. Yeah.
So it could make sense by itself.
You gotta hit new
TP, I don't know what TP is. I mean, I've heard of toilet paper, but that does make sense by itself. Not for Muslims. Okay. Under, can be, sure, sometimes. Behind, no, sometimes behind can be
Where you at?
some with is good. Over is good. Until is good. Yeah, I like it. Like is good.
But or nor.
Excellent. Very good. You guys got it. So everybody, mashallah, in the time that we spent so far, you've learned a few things. You've learned that there are 7 kinds of Arabic.
Yes.
No.
No. You caught me there.
Woo! Ooh, that was a squirrel moment.
Sorry.
How many kinds of Arabic, internet?
3.
How many kinds of Arabic are there, internet?
3.
Let's go. Asma, move on.
They're still writing?
Yeah, they're still answering my question. Is there a lag or something? Jawad, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So why are they still answering? Okay. No, keep up.
Oh, there.
Bilal, good job. 3 kinds. What are the 3 kinds of Arabic? Pay attention to the question. Listen to what I'm saying. What are the 3 kinds of Arabic? 3 kinds of Arabic. What you got?
What you got?
Let's
what
see.
You got?
Ahmed, what do you think?
Me?
I'm looking at the comments. No, people keep saying there are 3 kinds. Very good, Seema.
Proper.
Street, Fosheim, ancient. Good job.
Yeah.
Street, Fosheim, ancient. Street, ancient, proper, street. Man, you reverse the order. That's like almost haram, but okay, that's fine. Street, Hasfa.
Hasfa. Which one? Hasfa?
Hasfa? I like it. We should rename it.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to call it Fusha for many years, but we should change it to Hasfa.
We should.
That's pretty epic.
Imagine being that person.
You know, when you couldn't remember it, I said it's like pink.
Yeah.
And you just didn't. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So, harf is a word that makes no sense unless another word comes
Fusha.
after it. That means we only have 2 more definitions left. What are the 2 other definitions?
Ism and fi'l.
Good.
Ism and fi'l.
Let's talk about which one. We're moving up the ladder.
Ism.
Well,
Oh,
we're at the
yeah,
bottom of the ladder,
yeah.
so we should talk about what?
Fi'l
Fi'l.
is hard.
In English, I'll start there. In English, they call them verbs.
Oh, okay.
Okay? We don't care.
Call it
We know that they call them verbs, but fi'l is more complicated than verbs. So we're not going to use verbs. We're just going to use the word fi'l.
Okay.
And the way we will define it is
Isn't it tense? Tense meaning in Arabic. In Arabic, tense translated Jaman. Okay, not that. Okay. Al-Madi, Al-Madari, Al-Mustaqbil. So, okay, tense grammar meaning in Arabic. So, in Arabic grammar, the concept of tense primarily revolves around whether an action is completed, past or ongoing, with future expressed by modifying the present tense. There are 3 main aspects considers. Arabic verbs. Okay, it calls Arabic verbs. Fail means Arabic verbs. Okay. Oh man. Holy moly. Oh. Outside is like it's wine blowing, for raining things. Let's translate that things. ঝড়ের মতো হয়ে গেছে. It's like a storm.
It's like a storm.
It's like a storm. It's an British accent. It's a British accent, bro. It's like storm, but like
A
wind
word?
is blowing, or
That happens
that happens
in the past,
in the past,
present, or
present, or
future.
Future, yeah.
future.
Okay, meaning a word that is stuck in
Time.
time. A word or actually even said, I say instead of happens, a word stuck in the past, present, or future, a word that is stuck in time. Okay, if I said will teach,
That's doesn't make
is there a time?
no.
Will teach? Yeah, there is. Is it in the past, present, or future? Will teach.
Future.
Future.
Future. If I said taught,
Oh, past.
past. Teaching,
Present.
present. You get it?
Yeah.
So some words tell you, oh, this is talking about something that already happened.
Mm.
Some words tell you this is happening right now.
Right now.
If you say I am eating, then eating would become what?
Present.
Present, right? If I said he drives slowly, he drives
Dress.
slowly.
That's
Slowly.
present.
Excellent, that's present. If I said he drove slowly,
Past.
past. If I say he will drive slowly,
Future.
Future.
future. So words can be past. They call it in English, they call it past tense,
Past.
present tense, future tense, right? So that's fi'l, basically. A word that is
Yeah.
stuck in past, present, or
Future.
future. So tell me about this. Is this I'm going to write a few words on the screen. You tell me which ones of them are a fi'l. Okay,
Okay.
that's what you have to do.
Apple. Wrote.
Um,
Apple, road, education, learn,
helps
helps.
and okay.
Apple means
let's see.
in Arabic. What? Apples means in Arabic. I'm learning here in Fus Arabic. Apple. Apple.
تفاحة.
تفاحة. تفاحة. تفاحة.
تفاحة.
تفاحة. Help means yes.
يساعد.
يساعد. Happy means سعيد.
سعيد.
Happy birthday. Okay, birthday, 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 birthday. Happy birthday.
عيد ميلاد سعيد.
عيد ميلاد سعيدا. عيد ميلاد سعيدا. Okay, that's why in a lot of places in Islamic world, there is a bidah that is not permissible in Islam. So they made an event like Eid Miladun Nabi. Happy birthday, Nabi. Okay, let's Eid Miladun Nabi. Prophet's birthday.
Prophet's birthday.
Oh no, man. Okay, I got something else. I'm gonna make video on it on this day because this event is near. I think calendar. It's near in Bangladesh. After a few days there will be Mahar. Okay, I like white. Do it by month. Here is Muharram. Today is Muharram. 10:30. July is bank holiday. 1 July. Ashura, Puja. Okay, here in August 5. Is it August 5? Oh no, in September 5, there is the Eid Miladun Nabi. So it's Prophet's birthday, Eid Miladun Nabi. Okay, I didn't know about this translation. Okay, what does it mean in Eid Miladun Nabi? You can see here. What the heck? Like here, Eid Miladun Nabi. On this day, 5 September. I didn't know about that because, you know, this is haram in Islam. We don't celebrate anyone's birthday, even not Prophet's birthday. So, you know, Eid Miladun Nabi. So I'm gonna make a video on it in that day in September. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's back to okay. Sayyidi, happy birthday. Birthday. Eid Miladun Nabi.
Apple.
Apple. Apple means what? Afalun. What? Tufahatan. Tufahatun. Helps means Sayyidi. You Sayyid. Help mean you Sayyid. يساعد. Help mean يساعد. Quickly. بسرعة. Like quickly means بسرعة. سرعة.
سريع.
Quickly means بسرعة.
بسرعة.
They say بسرعة.
Internet. Tell me.
Right. What does it mean? Right mean يكتب. It's like kitab. يكتب. Wrote. كتب. كتب. Okay. Will write. سوف أكتب. سوف أكتب.
It's not second.
Will means سوف. سوف.
Time.
Tell me apple. Yes or no?
No.
Apple, yes or no? Is apple a fi'l? Yes or no? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know what it is. I want to know if it's a fi'l or not. Nope, it's not. Why not?
Because it's not in
It's
not in the
stuck
past.
In the past, present, or future.
But it is. I ate an apple yesterday.
Oh.
That's if
So
you.
the apple's in my past.
Well, that's if you like added it. If you added like a word.
When I say I ate an apple, which word is in the
Oh,
past?
Ate.
Ate, not apple.
Yeah.
Apple's it's a timeless word. It doesn't have any time in it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have any time in it, it can't be
Fi'l.
a fi'l. Because to be a fi'l, you have to be stuck in the past, present, or
Time.
future. By the way, does the word apple make sense by itself?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, if it makes sense by itself, it can't be a.
Oh yeah.
So now I know it's not a harf,
Ism.
and it's not a fi'l.
Yeah.
So what is it?
It's
It has to be an ism
Oh, okay.
by elimination,
Smart.
right? Super smart. Wrote.
It's the past.
Is it?
No.
Is it?
No.
What?
'cause- No, because
It's the past.
Yeah.
Oh, it
What do you mean
is.
it's the past?
Yeah, wrote.
Yes.
Wrote is the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Wrote.
You're right. It's the past.
Okay.
I was messing with you. Okay.
Sorry.
So, education.
Education.
It's
But by the way, because it's the past, it's a fi'l, right?
Yeah.
Education.
Education. It's not.
It's
fair.
not timeless.
Is that timeless?
No.
Education is not timeless.
Well, educate.
Boring.
It's not in time.
Sorry.
It is not in time.
This isn't boring.
Yeah, this is boring,
Education.
like school.
You just said education.
But this isn't.
Boring? I'm okay.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm gonna give you an extra hard exam. Just hurry my feelings. Okay, education.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Because
Because it's not.
If I asked you, is education in the past? Is education in the present? Is education in the future? Could you stick it to one of those?
No.
So it's not in time. It's not stuck in time.
Yeah.
Which means it is not.
a
It's not a
it's
fi'l.
not-
By the way, yeah, it's not a harf either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it was a harf, it wouldn't make sense by
Yeah.
itself. But when I say the word education, something comes to mind,
Mhm.
right? A sensible idea comes to mind. So education has to be a what? An
Ism.
excellent. Learned.
Learn is the past.
The past.
Excellent. So therefore, it is a
Had- or it's
Allahu Akbar.
It's
Allahu
fi'l.
Akbar.
Let me tell you why I said that. Allahu Akbar. Because there was this gentleman I knew in a masjid. I shall not name. He was very old. And every time somebody came in, he loved to like make fun of them. And he was so old, like you know somebody that's so old they don't care anymore. He was one of those like he was so funny. And he would just grab you, like squeeze your arm. By the way, your clothes are not ironed. Like he would do that, right? He was the best. I would usually you go to masjid to pray. My intentions were corrupted because I would go to masjid to pray and also be entertained by,
Him.
you know, Uncle Awesome. I called him Uncle Awesome. So Uncle Awesome liked to give the adhan.
Okay.
But because and he's old, so nobody's gonna argue if he's gonna give the adhan.
Yeah.
Except how the person who gives the adhan is all the way in the front of the masjid.
Yeah.
He liked to be a little bit further back, and then when he was giving the adhan, he used to like look at people and like wink at them and stuff. So and he would like make the weirdest adhan. So he'd be like Allahu Akbar, like that. So whenever you give me an epic answer, I remember Allahu Akbar. So is learn the harf?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
It's a
Okay.
It's a fit, and I keep forgetting the
Helps.
helps is
it's a
the it's
Huh?
No.
it doesn't make sense. by
Help doesn't make sense.
help. Oh, helps.
No, it does.
Helps doesn't make sense by itself.
Does it?
Helps.
Guess what?
Does an idea come to mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're in danger.
Yes.
So
The,
that.
the concept of helping comes to mind, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So this.
So it does make sense. But the bigger question is it stuck in time?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
So eats, helps, drives, cares, works.
Oh no, this is
Oh,
second time.
it's the present.
So it is stuck in time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's the
fit.
present.
Don't make that mistake again then. What made you say that it's not stuck in time? I want to understand.
I-
It's okay to make a mistake. I want to see what you were thinking so you don't think like that the next time. So you avoid making a mistake like that. Mistakes are the most valuable thing you will do in this class because mistakes expose how you were thinking. And when we
Yeah.
think about our
Mistakes is good thing, when you do mistakes, and if you correct them, or if someone corrects you and you have that mindset to learn, then you will learn that thing, you can fix that mistake. But if you have not learning mindset, then you'll be gone, bro. You'll be gone. I mean, you lost your mind. Then you'll think, oh, I'm right. What? I didn't do any mistake. So you'll think like that. Then just you need mindset up. Learning mindset up always. Okay, what did I mistake? Okay. Let's focus on that things.
mistakes and we really analyze how come I thought that way. When you correct that, then you'll avoid making 100 other mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I actually personally as a teacher get really happy when you make mistakes
Okay.
because it gives me an opportunity to change the way you think. Right. So tell
Yeah.
me why you thought helps is not in time.
Well, I thought it was in time because I didn't look at the S. I just thought help, like
Oh, you don't pay attention. Okay. What about you? What's your thought?
The S kind of like threw me off.
The S threw you off.
Yeah.
What did S make you think? Like you couldn't put it in a sentence or something?
Yeah.
That's what I think happened. Okay. All right. So the easy thing to do is when you want to figure out whether a word is a ism, fi'l, or a harf, you can try to put it in a sentence.
Okay, I've done 1 hour. Now I'll end this live stream after learning some Arabic words. It is really worth how an American learned Arabic. Ilm Institute.
Wallahi, if they gave me everything in the dunya, wallahi, I don't want it. I would never, ever, ever exchange this ni'mah for anything on the face of this earth. And nothing is going to give you the feeling that you're going to get when you start to understand the Quran and the Sunnah and the language that that was revealed.
So guys,
The Prophet
I should subscribe him. I should subscribe him. I don't have time right now to watch him. Right after that, I'm gonna learn Arabic. Hijra to Malaysia.
I'm 22, fresh out of university, and I land a gig as a software developer. Alhamdulillah,
Bro, why there is Muslims? What? Too dark to marry her. I'm so sorry that you told me you loved me. It's my dad. Wow. Too dark to marry her. What is that, man? Never marry this woman. Never marry this kind of woman. I left everything behind. Man. I left everything behind to make hijrah to Malaysia. Broski, I'm getting married to Dina. Alhamdulillah, thanks. What? Too dark to marry her. Your dad? No. BC. You're not. Really? It's not. Too dark to marry. Racism in the Muslim community. Oh man, he all time upload.
My name's Pervez, and I'm a Pakistani guy who grew up in Canada. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Brothers, be careful who you marry, especially if you're thinking of going back home to find a simple village girl. Don't get me
Why he's showing these videos, these street videos where people are wearing those kind of short dresses, bro.
wrong. I'm not saying every sister from Pakistan is like this, but I'm more than she cared about her family. I wanted a wife
Okay, bro. Slim Love live and he's raw. So I'm gonna subscribe in because I need to know about everyone's perspective. Who's literally, you know, where is that one, bro? Living like that. Make his raw time. Okay, subscribe to him. His real things I'm gonna watch here.
I monetized this YouTube channel in 10 days only, and I will prove you it was.
Monetize it, so I'm gonna watch these videos. Here we go. So 10 plus examples of common verbs in Arabic and English and Spanish subtitles learning with Angela. What is this?
I got the one-time opportunity to travel back in time to the 1st century to interview Christians about the Trinity. Let's go.
What is the Trinity?
I don't know. What is it?
What if I told you Yeshua is Yahweh?
I'd say that's quite odd. Hashem is his father, so is Yeshua his own father? No.
Would you say God is 3 persons?
3 persons?
Yeah.
No. Have you never heard that Hashem is one?
What is the Trinity?
I'm at the tabernacle every day and I've never heard this word.
Stop recording. What is the Trinity?
That's a new tax by the Romans, right?
No, not even close. Would you say God is 3 persons?
What? No. Hashem is one.
Okay, so I'm a little surprised at people not knowing about the Trinity, but maybe I just need to have deeper questions. Let's keep going.
Is Jesus equal with the Father?
No, and I was there and heard Yeshua say the Father is greater than him. Now please leave.
Isn't Yeshua the one true God with the Father and Holy Spirit?
What? No. Go interview John, who was there when Jesus said the Father is the only true God.
What if I told you Yeshua had 2 natures in a hypostatic union?
I'd say sorry, but I'm not interested in Greek mysticism.
Would you say the Son is homoousios with the Father?
No. That's Egyptian theology. Where do you think you are? Greece?
Didn't Yeshua claim to be God to you all?
No, we misunderstood him. Quite embarrassing, actually. He's the Son of God, like Elohim in Psalms 82:6.
So it looks like everyone thinks Yeshua being Yahweh means he is the Father. And it's weird. I don't know. I'll keep trying. It's getting dark now.
Isn't Jesus the angel of the Lord?
Of course not. The Messiah would be a human like us, not an angel. And
how did Yeshua forgive sins if he's not?
Oh man, he makes video one watch. I spent 8 hours in state prison. Okay. Whew. Okay, goodbye, bro. I wanna learn language. Why these things keep popping up on my feed? I want to just learn. Man, why this kind of thing?
Imagine.
I want to just learn Arabic, bro. Here you go.
Kub, cup.
Why those things are suggesting me, bro? It's crazy. I don't wanna watch that. Yeah, that's the algorithm, bro. I'm gonna make
food.
It like learning Arabic.
ثلاجة.
Kub. Kub means cup.
Kub. Cup.
Kub. What? Kub means cup. Kub. Okay, kub. Give me the kub. Give me the kub. Oh, this kub. I mean, we say also cup. In we say cup in Bengali is cup. Cup though. Give me the cup. Cup at a glass. Okay, we say like that. Cup. Glass of cup. You know. طعام.
Food.
طعام means food. طعام.
ثلاجة. Refrigerator. ملعقة. Spoon. شوكة.
Fork.
طبق.
It's called fork. I didn't know about that. شوكة. Fork.
Plates.
طبق. Plate.
مقلاة. Frying pan.
مقلاة. Frying pan. مقلاة. مقلاة
وعاء
وعاء
pot
ويعاء وروعاء. What the hell?
وعاء
ويعاء
pot
pot.
موقد stove
موقد stove.
إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
إن
إن شاء
شاء الله. إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
air نفس النطق. aisle نفس النطق. seas Q air نفس.
Bro, he's teaching English through Arabic.
air
English to the USA. Okay, he's teaching Arabic through
دمشق Damascus الجزائر Algiers هو اسم المدينة والبلد Algeria القاهرة Cairo روما Rome
روما
الخليل Hebron
الخليل Hebron.
حلب Aleppo.
Halab is Aleppo. Halab. Okay, this is the good channel to learn Arabic, you know.
قبل فوات الأوان before it's too late.
Before it's too late. Before it's too late.
Before it's too late.
Too late.
ما الذي أخرك? What
ما الذي أخرك
took you so long?
What took you so long? ما الذي أخرك
What took you so long?
What took you so long?
I think this channel is made for Arabic. I mean, who speak Arabic and who wants to learn English. So for Arabic people, the channel.
خيرها بغيرها
خيرها بالغيرة خيرها بالغيرة.
Better luck next time.
Better luck next time.
Better luck next time.
Bride, groom,
Arms or Aris.
niece, nephew, bachelorette, bachelor, queen, king,
Malika and Malik. Or Malik and Malika.
aunt,
Khala Amma. Khala Ammi. Khala Jan. Uncle, auntie. Okay, uncle and auntie. Uncle. I mean, we say Khala, Kalu. Kalu means uncle. When maternal uncle. Okay. Sorry. Uncle.
عم
This one. Khala.
خال
Khal. Okay, we call Khal and we call auntie. Okay, we call it Khalu.
عمة
Ammatun, auntie. Okay, what? Khala. Maternal.
خاله
Khala.
خاله.
I mean, we say khala. Okay, we use khala. Khala. Here is in Arabic, khala. We say khala.
uncle, empress,
Imperator. I don't know.
heir,
No. Hawa. Okay, Hawa. Okay. I mean, it's lots of similar word in Bengali also, because you know we have lots of Arabic influence in my country. Like this one here, Hawa.
هواء
Hawaun. We say onek. I mean, there is a lot of hawa. I mean, we say in Bengali, that means, I mean, in Bengali, like, there is a lot of air. We say, like, ekhane onek hawa. Hawa lagtise. I mean, I feel how can I say that? Like, air is touching me like that. We say, hawa lagtise, onek hawa. Like, here is lots of hawa. You can see the curtains are moving. For why? Because hawa is coming, air is coming. So hawa. Hawa. It's similar to my language, bro. Hawa.
Air.
Marhaban. Welcome to Learn
Hair.
Arabic with Ease. In
Wara.
this video, we're going to
Wara.
learn Arabic through this story by Rumi.
Okay, hair means the
الوريث
Al-Warithu. Here means Uttaradhikari. His eldest son. I mean, who can get
الوريث
Al-Waris. Waris. I mean, we use this one. Waris means here. I mean, successor, inheritor. I mean, who has what it called? I mean, like my son is my heir, you know, like that. So we call Waris. Waris. Who is the Waris of this son, of this boy? Waris. Okay, here.
نفس النطق. Isle.
Isle. Jazira. Jazira? What does it mean, Jazira? Jazira. Island.
جزيره
Jazira. Isli means what? New word, bro. Jazira.
Isle
Isle. I mean island. Island. Okay. It means Jazira. Isle. Jazira. Okay, I've got lots of things like Hawa, Khala, Ana Sof, Isley. What does the Isley mean? Isley.
ممر
Mamarun. What does it mean? Corridor? What does that mean, corridor, bro? See the dictionary. A passage between the rows of seats in a building such as a church or a theater, an airplane, or a train. Okay. Jazira. Jazira means island. Jazira. Ana Sauf. I means I will. Ana means I. Sauf means will. Okay, I've learned lots of things today. So yesterday I'm gonna learn. Okay, goodbye. So see you in the American class. Salam akhi, ukti. Ya ukti, how are you doing? I'm doing good. So I'm going to start new class. Sorry, I have to learn English also right now. I'm gonna learn English on live stream. How are you doing? I'm alhamdulillah. So join me after. I mean, join me when you'll join. Okay. Jazira. When means what? When. Okay, let's search when. When means mata. Mata. Fusa Arabic is smaller, bro. It's smaller than ancient, Quranic Arabic. Fusa Arabic is smaller. I think Fusa Arabic is easy to learn than ancient Arabic. Mata. Allah bless you, brother. Okay, right now I'm gonna learn English, American English. So I'm gonna do every single day. I mean, I have a routine. I have to do every single day 1 hour. I have to learn 1 hour Arabic every single day, and I have to also 1 hour. I have to learn 1 hour English every day. Wow, why my English bad? Okay, then all my day I'm gonna do pray, eat, and exercise, sleep, and then edit videos. That is my work right now. So I'm gonna end this live stream. After that, I'll start new live stream. After that, after a few minutes, 1 minute after, I'll start to learn learn what? Learn English videos. Learning American English. My English is so bad. Messi. Sorry for that. Okay. So see you in the next stream after 1 minute.